What's up, everybody? My name is Jeremy Jones and I am back with another video. Today we're talking to Air Jordan 1 High OG Pro Green. So stay tuned.
Doesn't make sense. I don't really know. Got a lot of things changing in my life. Hoping one day I'ma get it all right. Brother is engaged, but I started a new life. Yeah, I haven't had a chill day. Really wanna vibe, appreciate the moments. I've been creating, not scrolling. Mom and dad still support.
Alright, man, I'm back with another video. Now, before I get too deep into this video, you'll already know what to do. Go and hit that like button. It really helps the channel out. And if you know, consider subscribing. I make content about sneakers. Alright, so let's dive into today's video. Just like I said in the intro, man, we're talking to Air Jordan 1 High OG Pro Green. Alright, man, we're gonna be keeping things very simple over today. We're gonna be answering the basic old question. Are they drip or skip? Let's just keep it there. Alright, so first things first, these are set to release October 18th. To the best of my knowledge, coming in a retail price of $185, right? Okay, and of course, you know the kid glanced at the resale price and right now look like they're already averaging below retail at $111 and up, depending on the size, right? Okay, now speaking of sizing, this is supposed to be a women exclusive sneaker. However, when I looked up on the sneakers app, looks like they're gonna have sizes all the way up to a man size 15. So it looks like it's gonna be pretty much the big gang sizes too, so you don't have to really worry about if normally when it's like a women exclusive sneaker, it only goes up to a man size 10 and a half. So fellas, big feet gang, you in here, right? Okay, pause on that, right? But the Pro Greens, they're also calling them the fur, like FIR, right? Okay, which I don't necessarily know what that's kind of standing for, but it looks like they're trying to drop these for fall time, right? Okay, so, but when I think of fall, I usually think of like the leaves changing on the ground to brown or the trees and everything falling off. So I'm very curious. I probably should have did a little bit more research on this one, but I will say what it makes me think off rip when I see these joints is kind of like Celtics colorway, right? And especially with the Wings logo on the heel or on the back top of the side of the shoe, it just like gold and it hits, right? Okay, and I'm like, okay, well, this seems like championship like vibes type of thing, right? Okay, so I feel like Boston Celtics fans, this would be something that I would definitely want to gravitate to, especially if you're into the color green. Now, we've seen Nike do green before, but it'd be like more so like a lime greenish type of thing. But this time we got more of like that dark green. So I can see why they want to drop this around that time. But even though I think that maybe it may be a stretch on these, right? Okay, and I've also been the guy, and I'm still gonna be the guy to say this for the people who probably or don't want to say it, right? One thing I'll say this: the Air Jordan 1 is the most silhouette in my collection. Jordan brand, give us a break. And they do, but at the same time, I think because they release so many Jordan 1s, it's like, yo, I mean, how many more do we need? And I know it's an iconic, timeless sneaker overall, but at the same time, I feel like we gotta be a little bit, take a little break. Let's go back to something. I know us as sneakerheads, we be like, we want something new. They give us something new, we don't like it. I'm guilty of that as well. So I know they gotta say, well, these shoes have done great for us over the years, and I'm talking the ones in general. So Nike's like, we're gonna stick to the lakes and the rivers that we're used to. I get it. However, I still feel like you gotta still kind of spread it out a little bit. Overall though, I will say not a bad shoe, and even for it to be like a women exclusive sneaker, it could be like, okay, cool, you and your boo could get this. I can see this being great for actually fall/winter time, which fall is arguably my favorite like season of the year, right? Okay, but I don't think I'm gonna necessarily fall, no pun intended, for these right here. So overall for the kid, I'm gonna go ahead and put this in the skip category. Not a bad shoe at all though. I feel like this one was nicely executed. I do like the gold like Wings logo on there. I am a sucker for gold, so it definitely caught my attention. But overall though, still for the kid personally, these will be a skip. Not a bad shoe though, but will be a skip. But I want to know what you guys think down in the comment section, and we'll be going after these on October 18th, retailing at $185. And of course, let me know if you think they're drip or skip. All right, man, I'm gonna get about this thing and stop rambling, man. Y'all be sure to hit that like button. It really helps the channel out. And if you know, consider subscribing. I make content about sneakers. Again, my name is Jeremy Jones, and thank you for watching, and I'm out.